Hi. Good morning. Welcome to a brand new week. Yay. It's time for Cricut Chat with MISSRITA. That's me. Hello, hello. Good morning to all my friends. I'm going to say hello and then we're going to just jump right in. And so let me say hi. Hi, Loretta. Hi. Oh, shit. Oh, Loretta, I got your email. I'm going to figure something out. We can talk. Okay. Leslie, good morning. Hi, Shirley. How are you feeling, honey? And then Elizabeth, good morning. Happy Monday to you too. And let's see, Brent's here today. And let's see, Sharon, a few others. Barbara, I see Barbara. How are you? So good morning. Hi, Sharon. Oh, you're calling. Sharon's tuning in from Alberta, Canada. That's pretty awesome. Not sure that we've had people from Alberta. So good morning. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Marsha. How are you, honey? So today we're just going to jump right in. This is a whole brand new week, and it's a full week. And everybody's back to school and back to work and all of that. Summer is over, even though it's not officially over. And this week is going to be fun. We're going to be working on a bunch of new things, including working with the new glue gun. I'm so excited about that glue gun. And in fact, 3 of our Cricut chatters received the glue gun package, which is on Cricut. I want to show it to you in case you haven't seen it. So it's a brand new glue gun, and you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of glue guns because I'm always burning myself, and it's just really hard. I've even had it like spill from the back onto my hand. It's just really, really terrible. So I was pretty excited when they launched this glue gun, and you can find it here under new, and it's actually on sale for $23.99, which is a really good price considering the retail price is $40. That mm. And then the glue sticks. So the glue gun itself comes only with 3 small glue sticks. So you probably need to get the glue sticks if you're going to try it out. Although I did read that the glue sticks, maybe your old glue sticks would work, but they're mini sized. They're not mini long, but they're mini, like the diameter is mini size. This is what our 3 chapters one. It's called the Essentials Bundle. Oops, I added it to my cart. I don't need to do that because I actually already accidentally ordered it again for myself yesterday. But it has my favorites, all my favorites. It has the mat, the work mat. It has the trimmer. It has the gun itself, the glue gun itself, some glue, some True Control, a True Control weeding kit, and then some tools. And it's a really good deal at $99.99. And if you are a Cricut Access customer, you also receive, I just put that in my cart. I think you also receive, I have to sign in, but I think you also receive a discount because they give you 10% at minimum for being an Access customer, right? So, and I'm not sure if they do. They give you $10 off. And I also get free shipping because I'm a premium Access customer. So I accidentally bought one for myself yesterday. And then I also sent one to 3 chatters, Loretta, for all of her hard work. All of our hard work on our Cricut Chat show. And then also, I forget now who else, Diana Golden, who had emailed me a while back. And then, hi, Paralita. I'm trying to remember the third person, and I can't because I have terrible memory issues. But anyway, it is really cool, and we're going to be working with it tomorrow when we make some 3D spider chrysanthemums, which are gorgeous, and they're from Cricut from Cricut Design Space. And then we're also going to be working on some signs. I'm going to do some signs again with, I think we'll use the auto press on wood. And what else did I have planned for this week? Oh, a Halloween card that I put together that was just cute with a bunch of pumpkins that I've been kind of dreaming about. So we are going to have fun this week. And I hope that you can stick with us. I wanted to ask you all, since the glue gun has launched and everything, I was hoping that we could change the September giveaways to the glue guns, because I wanted to get these into people's hands. So I was hoping that we could do that for September. Is that okay? It would be the glue gun essentials bundle plus some paper for our winners. Okay. Hi, Jamie Leonard. How are you? Hi, Gloria. Okay, so let's get started. So today, it's okay, Paralita? Okay. Yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, let's get started. So today, we're going to be working on this Teresa Collins Halloween subway art. I've done this before, but I really think that we all need to like kind of look at some of the old images. So this is my crusade to get people to look at some of the older images. So this is a project that I did before, but I needed to do it again because I was trying different things with it. First, I wanted to cut it smaller so that we can make it into a card. Wouldn't that be cool to have this as a card? Well, I have two that I'm going to put together on the show, and also want to give those away today. So Loretta, going to give away 2 cards, and also going to give away a couple of these. I'll just mail them flat like this. So this paper that I'm using it's actually paper, or it's burlap on paper, and you can buy it at just about anybody craft store. It comes in a pad like this. It even has like a hang hole there, and it's paper backed, which I love working with this. In fact, last year when we did the scarecrows, which was from another company, the SVG from another company that did scarecrows, I cut the scarecrow pieces out of this, and I'm going to show you how this cuts today. Because it's really amazing. I'm going to be using this. This is called the Rotary Blade, if you've never seen it, and we'll work with that. You do need to use it with the Maker, because the Maker is the only one that has the tool system, right? So so just wanted you to know that if you have an Air 2 or an Explorer 3, you could cut this with those, but I would suggest using like the deep cut blade, and to check your setting. Okay. And before that, you have that. Okay. And before we so this paper is not from Cricut, Ardeen. I did buy this. I've purchased it actually several times, and I think I got it at Joann's. And it is by the company Die Cuts with a View, or DCWV. And it is paper-backed burlap. And it comes in a pad, but of course I lost the front and the back of this. And if I would show you what it looked like, if I could, but I don't have it. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. We're going to talk about burlap. But before I do, I want to just point out that our friend, the CEO of Cricut, his name is Ashish Arora. If you've never met him, first of all, he's just such a delightful guy. But I noticed he changed because he's following me, and you should follow me too, because I'm not up to 1,000 followers yet, and I really should be. But you see here up here on my notifications, because that's one of the aspects of being part of the community. You see notifications. So he changed his name to Cricut CEO DS community evangelist. And I just thought it made me laugh when I saw that. And I thought, oh, that's so awesome. So thank you, Ashish, for liking my projects and for following me. But also you guys can do the same thing. Here's my Cricut community profile. If you haven't seen it, look it up. If you're wondering how to get to the community, you can do it from several different places. If you go to projects and you use this all categories drop down right here, if you choose Cricut community, it will bring you into community, and look at all of these amazing, just amazing projects. I mean, just so much there, and just so much creativity. I just can't even. It's just so beautiful. And I'm in there too. You'll find me. You can look for me under Rita. Look at this Thanksgiving card. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm going to just heart that for later. And actually, I think I can even save it too. So I think I will do that. And yeah, just amazing. So let's go to my projects, and we're going to actually go to the canvas because that's over here and that's already in here. So you'll see here that I actually created two different files. One is a card and the other one is this hanging. And what I like about this hanging or whatever is it's pretty thick, and you may not need to back it. You can just be kind of like laying against your pumpkin or something like that. And so that's the one that I'm going to send to you. But if you did want to make it stiffer, you could also use craft board, either in black or white, to make it stiffer. And even you could frame it into a whatever appropriately sized frame and just put it out, like maybe a black frame or something like that, or one. And this is, I think this is 8 by 10. It looks really good. I did use the glitter iron-on for this. Now, we did in the last box, we did use or we did have this, which is it's shimmer black adhesive vinyl, and it worked, but transferring it was a little bit hard. So so I tried it with both, and I really like this version. It was so much easier, and we're going to use the mini to apply that, and I'm going to show you how that's done. So first, when you open up this this particular project, you're going to have to decide which one you want to make. I just cut out 2 of the cards, so I'm going to just hide those for now, and then I will just hit make it for this. Now, this extra piece is if you wanted to cut out like craft board on the back, so I added that. Now, and this one here, we're going to mirror because we're going to cut that out in iron-on. But if we cut it out in like the shimmer, this stuff here, you would not mirror it. Okay, so just to make the difference. And then here is our burlap that I've just colored it to be that. So let's go ahead and talk about the burlap. So the burlap, again, is paper backed, and this is the only way that I've used burlap, to be honest, in the machine, because the other kind of burlap is rather difficult, but it can be done. I just prefer this. This is much better. And then I'm going to use a strong grip mat, and I'm going to adhere this on here. But to hold it in place, I'm going to, let me just bring you down here. I'm going to use some tape. And this is always a good idea to use masking tape for holding things like this when you're using some of the specialized tools. Okay, so I'm just going to use masking tape up here. Nothing wrong with that. And even if it cuts through the masking tape, then you can just peel it right off. That's the great beauty of masking tape. Then let's go back up here so I can just show you the setting that I'm going to choose. So I'm going to go to browse all materials, and this time we're going to go to fabrics, right? And you see here's burlap. Now, if you also, you can type up here burlap. And there's actually two settings, burlap and extra heavy duty fabrics like burlap. That's the one I chose. And so I'm going to hit done. And you'll see here on my screen that I need to add in the rotary blade. So this is a rotary blade for anybody that has not seen it. It is quite sharp, and it's different than the other blades because you cannot take this part off like you can with like the scoring wheel and all of that, but it cuts really great and it's perfect for fabric. So let's go over here and have a look at how it does that. Okay, so I have my burlap on my strong grip mat, so it like wiggle around, even though the mat, I'm using the strong grip mat, I'm just being extra cautious. And I am going to take out from the B clamp, I'm going to be taking out the regular blade and housing. There we go, taking that out and putting in the rotary blade. Now, the reason why you can't use this on like the Explore or the other machines is because you see these teeth, or like they're from a cog, that matches up with this machine, and that has the cogs. So this is the Maker 3, but also the Maker has the same thing. And so what you're going to do is you're going to match up those cogs right here, press it in, and then close your clamp just like that. Now, if you forget, which I often do, you will be notified by your machine, or actually by Design Space, that you need to put it in. So let's hit the blinking go button and see what happens, see how it works. Yes, painter's tape also works. I'm just a fan of masking tape simply because my dad used it all the time. He used black electrical tape and masking tape for everything. So he's sort of before the duct tape phase, I guess. My father was an expert at wallpapering and also painting. He did a lot. He was definitely one of those jack of all trades, but he especially liked doing wallpaper. And actually, when I bought this house, he came and did the wallpaper in my kitchen, dining room, and I don't want to take it down because even though it's over 20 years old, it just reminds me of him every time I go in there. All right, so let's have a look. Look at that. It easily comes off just like that. Isn't that awesome? So that is the beauty of the rotary blade. Just so much fun. I'm going to actually take my rotary blade out so I don't forget. And then, of course, I'm not going to cut the rest of the project because it's pretty easy to remember. But here you see is a little bit of masking tape left on, and it comes right off. So I've cut this project out a couple of times. And so Loretta, if you, Loretta, want to pick a couple of people, and I will pick a Facebook person. Loretta, it's a great machine. I mean, I love all the machines, but boy, the Maker is my favorite. I just my favorite. It does so much, but price, So anyway, let's put together one card, and we'll also put together one of these burlap backed signs. I guess they're signs. So to put together the card, well, my goodness. Oh, by the way, they're doing work in my house. Santa's putting a brand new deck onto the back of my house, which oh, needs it so bad, in anticipation of my mom coming to stay here. So it might be a little loud here for the next couple of days, but it's all for progress, right? So what you'll see, I cut out from 8.5 by 11-inch paper, and I did a score line here, just a basic card. And then I cut out in 5 by 7 the burlap, and then I cut out here a little less than 5 by 7 for the iron on. Actually, I'm going to just go and trim this up a little bit, and we're going to be using our Cricut Mini to to get this on. I love that little mini. It's so awesome. I'm into mini tools and stuff. I don't know. It's just something about being mini. And then I also cut out this for the inside of the card. Let's do that first. It's just, I did it on regular vinyl. It's one of the many Happy Halloween signs or images in Design Space. And I'm just loving that contributing artists program, because you get to see so many different designs, and it's, you don't have to go all over the internet looking for them, which is like perfect, because I don't have time to go all over the internet. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I know there's some people that they scour the internet looking for images, but then I'm like, how do I get it in, and did I pay for it, and what about copyright infringement? And so I've always been a little bit like leery just going on Google and looking for an image. And if you're like me, then you will too also like the contributing artist program. So I'm going to first off get my look. I found this. I have. Oh, are you guys like me? I buy these things because I don't know where they are, and then then I find them afterwards. So I end up with like 3 or 4 of them. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to turn on my Easy Press Mini to medium, because that's what it said I needed it to be on. So I'm going to wait for that to heat up. Medium is 2 squiggle lines. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to check my image. I see that there's a little piece of what I weeded. This is just, this one here is just plain iron on, but I did also cut out in this, which is kind of like, it's black gold, because I never used that before. So we'll weed that one for the bigger piece. So we're just going to sort of decide where we're going to put this. That piece doesn't want to get lost. And I think that looks good, just like that. Last year, I worked with cork, and I thought I was going to love it, but I didn't. So I went back to burlap, and I'm hoping to use it again for some really cool Thanksgiving cards as well. Just love burlap with autumn things, and I just think this is significantly scarier or creepier or whatever with this. Okay. Oh, okay. So you can buy it. Eileen says, "Oh, hi, Eileen." Says you can buy it on Amazon, but it was done on. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Delia. You broke your mini. I'll tell you, Cheryl. I have broken these. The first one I got would always like be in my way, and I've dropped it, and it every time dropped it and everything. It still works, but every once in a while it acts up. So I did get a second one, because I was like, I don't know. Sometimes it was working, sometimes it wasn't. So I have it on. Oops, how did it get on 3? I didn't want it on 3. I wanted it on 2. Got to give it a minute. Maybe I pressed the button extra time. So anyway, I'm going to just take my mini and sort of press it all along here. And I'm going to actually do I have 2 of these? I do, but I'm going to have to, I did not weed it. So it says on the heat guide to do it for 25 seconds, but you guys know that the area of the mini is smaller, so you got to be a little bit more precise in not just saying, oh, I did it for 25 seconds, moving it around. Make sure you get all the little extra stuff, especially on the edges and stuff like that. But I can see that it's already attached, but not right here. So let's go over here a little bit. Yeah, I think I got this burlap paper from, I believe that the brand is DCWV, which they're paper company. There it is. Okay, there it is. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let's also, I wanted to show you, this is the one I cut out with the shimmer, but I'll tell you, I really struggled with it, and you definitely need strong grip transfer tape. So I'm not going to do that one, but let's go ahead and do the larger one, which is glitter, but we first have to weed it. So let's go ahead and weed that. So I'm just going to get it from the top corner here and start peeling. I think you could actually, if you had burlap, you could hand cut it as well. That's the other thing. I mean, you could hand cut it, but if you have the rotary tool and you have not used it, this is a perfect application or a perfect project for that. So that's why I did it, because I always want to expose you guys to as many different kinds of projects and all the different things. Isn't there? It's almost a little overwhelming. There's so many things, but you know, don't get overwhelmed. It's crafting. It's supposed to be fun, guys. It's supposed to be fun. Right? Let's see. So also, if you happen to see my profile, you'll see that I just posted some recycling and trash signs, because we're getting ready for the senior picnic. This is a huge deal here in Peabody. So if you're Peabody resident and you're senior, you can join us at Brooksby Farm, which is our beloved farm in Peabody. It's so wonderful. They're going to open up all of the what do you call it? The historical society. They have the oldest barn in Peabody, and then of course they grow everything there, and they have like peaches and apples. It started off as an apple orchard, but they've expanded, and they also grow vegetables, and they have plenty of animals as well. And so I'm going to, hopefully when we do that, so I won't be having a show that day. That's on the 20th. So it's not till next week. So I won't be having a show that day, but maybe I can go live during it so you guys can see that. But I'm just honored to be a part of this wonderful thing that we do for our seniors. And I was actually kind of thinking I might take my mom, because she'll be moving in soon, within the week. It's amazing how much, I was just thinking, you know, it's kind of amazing how when you have babies come by, or babies coming, or old people coming, then you have to get everything right? So that's what we're doing with Mom. Uh-oh, I cut this a little bit. Oh, gee, I cut it a little bit. Sorry. But we're just weeding all of this. I want to get all those little parts weeded. So I need to kind of look here. There's a couple of spider webs on here. Yeah, I think mom's a little bit reluctant. Will you go with me to the senior center? I'm afraid. And I don't know why she's afraid. It's still the most lovely senior center, really just lovely. Been there many times, and they have so many different activities. We spent some time this past week going over all the activities. They have dancing, they have bridge club, they have computer repair and phone help, and all the things that as we get older we struggle with. They even have watch repair, which I was like, whoa. Shipbuilding, they have shipbuilding. So much fun. And it's all free. It's part of being a senior. I mean, sometimes they charge you, like if you go for a luncheon, not this luncheon, but they feed hundreds of people every day. And you pay, I think, $2 or something for a full meal with a drink and dessert and everything. Just an amazing thing. And it's actually named after our old mayor, Peter Trigian, who was the mayor for a very long time and was super into seniors. So that was his deal. But they also named the YMCA after him as well. So he is a great guy. I remember meeting him when I first moved back to PVD, and he was just a fabulous guy. Really nice. So here I go, and I'm chatty again. Sorry, guys. Do they do Grubhub? No, they don't. They have their own grub. They do. They have their own grub, but no. But when it closes down, and it only closes down in like extreme weather, because literally hundreds of people go to this place. Look at that. Isn't that adorable in this? I'm a little sad about my my skull got cut off a little bit. Not my skull, but the skull on the bottom. So here we go. I think that I finished, but I want to check right here where the spider is. Okay. I think, yeah. Right, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 8 legs, right? So, whoops, wrong thing. Okay, so here's what we got. And where's our big piece? I think that one's going to look really cool. And nobody will even notice that the skull is trimmed up. Ay, Rita. It's crafting. And remember what I said about, wabi sabi. You guys know about wabi sabi. And that's my thing, wabi sabi crafting, meaning it's from a Japanese method of actually building in faults with your work so that it doesn't shame. I think it's supposed to be so it doesn't shame God, because you don't want to seek perfection. And I just love that wabi sabi. So my little thing is a little small, but that's okay. We're just going to go ahead, and I think this is going to do it right here. And we're just going to start moving it around. I'm not, when you're moving it, you don't want to move the actual product, the iron-on underneath here. You want to try to hold it in place, but it does get hot. And so don't move it real fast, I guess. I'm getting excited for fall because it's really starting to feel that way especially after a really hot summer. And we on the North Shore, but also I think a lot of other places are experiencing a drought. So we have to be very careful about watering, doing water, and conserving water. So I've been real careful about that. But I did get from my friend at Newhall Fields Community Farm, Jeanette, she came over last week with a big bag of fresh produce. I mentioned that. I'm sorry, but I'm going to just sing her praises again, because when I first met her, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little bit more, she was talking to me about this farm, and I was like, oh, okay, that's really cool. And it was just an herb farm. You already put up your Halloween? Yeah. Yeah. You went in the pool yesterday, Shirley? Oh my gosh. Hey guys, did you? Oh, Babs was the one who won. Babs is doing some amazing. Listen, if you are friends with Babs, her name is Yada Zaleski. I'm not sure, Babs, what you have as far as different as friends go, but I met Babs through corgis, and she has a beautiful corgi, and that's how we met first. But she's so talented, and she's been doing some pretty amazing things over at her place in Michigan. So definitely become friends with Babs if you're on Facebook, because she's just so awesome. And who am I going to pick from Facebook? I'm going to see who's commenting. Anybody on Facebook that wants to win this or one of the cards? I see so many people from YouTube, but I know we have our regular Facebook fans. Now I'm using this a little bit longer because it is glitter. December. Yes, Nancy. Nancy says me. Hi, Nancy. Nancy, do you want to win? And also the winners are Ardeen and Deb and Nancy. I know, right, Shirley? Amazing. She's so, so talented. She's a treasure. She's a gem. My mother called me a gem last week, and I said, I think that um, is is probably the best compliment I've ever received, Mom. And she said, really? I'm like, you don't, people don't often call you a treasure or a gem. And so I really like that. Look at how cool this looks. Woo! Amazing. And I love this gold black. This is from Cricut, gold black glitter iron-on. So just to prove that it does, you do not need to veer from your paper crafting to really appreciate and enjoy the iron-on that's available with Cricut. Just cool, cool, cool. All right, so let's put this card together now. So this is my finished this, and this is the card. So I'm going to put this Happy Halloween on the inside. But I do need, first I need to use some double stick tape for my burlap. I call her Babs, but I think she goes by Barb and Barbara, but I call her Babs because that's how I met her, as Babs. Okay, so for those that won, as Loretta is reminding you, but also for our Facebook winners, because you don't see Loretta's posts, I don't think. So for those that won, you need to send me an email. My email address is MISSRITA@gmail.com. And let's put this on here. I'm going to actually do it a little backwards by doing it this way. At gmail.com. And I will send out, Mom and I sat down. We sent out all of the last week's, and I'm going to try to keep to that every week, you know. And now I just need a little bit of transfer tape for the inside of the card, because I cut that out of vinyl. I didn't think we need to cut it out of iron-on. All right, and what I'm going to do is take my weeding tool You guys, if you haven't been to the Cricut community, you have to be there. You have to go. So much to look at and to see, and just really fabulous. You can follow designers, yes, but also just regular people like you and me that are just crafting our hearts out. And just you can see some pretty amazing things, and you can share your own amazing things. So there you go. All right, so there's my happy Halloween, and I'm going to try to put this in straight. And this image is from Design Space. I also want to go back to my Design Space. So there you go. There's my card, and there's my super cool gold thing. And I'll put the other card together offline, but there you can see how cool is that. But I want to go back because I want to show you. I want to show you Teresa Collins. So if you've never seen anything by Teresa Collins, or you think you've never seen it by Teresa Collins, you probably have, but I just want to kind of show you what her stuff looks like. She was one of the first designers, I think one of the first designers in Cricut Design Space. So I'm just going to save this so that when you guys get it, you'll have it. Okay. So, but let's go into images, and we can go to image sets, and we can just type in Teresa, and you will see that she has quite a few really cool image sets, and they are all part of Cricut Design Space. A lot of her stuff is silhouettes, and I did get the subway art from here. It's called Chic and Scary. And it's a lot of silhouettes, which is really cool and would look really good if you cut it out of window cling and used it. Like, look at this, great. I love this one here, this witch standing there in the circle. Just love that one. But there's quite a few. I even have it. Do I have it saved? Yeah, I love this cat. And I've cut this cat out in a very large size on foam, on that black foam, and put it outside on my door. It was really cool. But this is where I got that. But she doesn't just do Halloween stuff. You see that she has Easter, she has Christmas, a lot of like fall, Christmassy type of things. So this is a really beautiful image set called December 25th. And again, you would get here. Look, I love this one. Do I have to save that? I wonder if there's a limit as to how many you can save, because I save so many images. And it's just kind of fun. But look, she's got bunnies and chicks for the spring. And look, this is a cupcake hold. Oh, I like that. I love this bunny. I've used this chocolate bunny before. So these are just really fun. So yeah, really great. Wait, find such great images. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes I just go into image sets and I just scroll and look through image sets, and you won't find the newer designers, at least not yet. You won't find the newer designers from the Access program. So if you just went, for instance, let me just go to home here so that you can see. So these featured images, or there's also like here, these are featured images. You'll see that there is a designer underneath, and they're really cool. But if you go and, oops, if you go and click on here, there is no image set that this goes back to. So be careful you don't report them accidentally. But you can love all of these from Cat Madeira, all of these things of Queen Elizabeth, and just, of course, corgis. More corgis, please. We want more corgis. And then here, meet the contributing artists. This is exactly what I mean. So if you click on the name at the bottom, it will bring you to their profile, and you can click on follow from here. Now, this person pays Celebrate, or this company, they have 3,000 followers. So come on, guys, you gotta get me up to at least 1,000. And I'm not trying to sell you anything; it's free. But anyway, that's how you check out the contributing artists, and we will continue to work with those images and also with the community, just to get you interested in it. You want Jack Russell's, Gloria? I know. Yeah, we're going to actually work with the corgis in Halloween costumes. We're going to be making stickers. So I think that's this week. And I have to go back and check my schedule. But yes, if you want, you can also search images, projects, and profiles by just typing in whatever it is you're looking for. I typed in corgi, and you can see all these images. There's 186 images. I guess that's okay, but let's put more. Let's do more. And there we go. Look at all the corgis. Yay! And here are the Halloween ones, which are part of an image set. So I'm going to click on that. So we're going to do stickers from the corgi images. Look at this one, dressed like a mummy. And the only thing about these corgis, it looks like their toes are pointed in. I don't know. Maybe I'm being just a little too picky, but they're just so adorable. There's a Dracula, a mummy, a witch. I think this is supposed to be like a monster, and then a ghost and a clown. So cute. So we're going to make some. Yes, Gracie Junebug. How are you today, honey? Love you. Um, so that's fun. This is supposed to be fun, guys, and we're gonna have fun. So let's meet again at 9 o'clock Monday through Friday for Cricut Chat. I just love doing this with you guys, and it's so much fun. And as I said, when it stops being fun, I'll stop doing it. But this is going to be my 3rd year. I'm finishing up my 3rd year, and yeah, so I'm still having a ton of fun. It is all about the corgis. It's all about the corgis. Did I get our card? Nope, I did not get your card yet. I did get a really fun card from Rhonda Blower. I'm supposed to say Blower. It's Blower. I did get, love you too, Betsy. I did get, Rhonda, I got your scooter one. So cute. I can't wait to show you guys all the cards that I've received from you. I did actually get that all together. Maybe I'll do it at the end of the week and show you all the beautiful cards that I've received in the last couple of months. All right. That's so awesome. We love you too, Ardeen. All right, everybody, have a wonderful day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're working with the glue gun. I'm actually excited. I'm actually excited. And we're going to be making these spider chrysanthemums. And I did this one in white just because I just did it in white. And I actually didn't do it separate colors, and I didn't use the glue gun. But I'm going to show you, we're going to actually color some of these as well and do them in autumn colors. I'm not going to put stems on them because I'm not using them as stemmed, but you can do it, and I'll show you how to do it too tomorrow. All right, everybody, we'll see you again. You're welcome, Penny. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Love you.